Hello, my Mercurial mercenaries! Genuine, off-the-cuff piece to camera. The camera just happened to be here. I just happened to be walking past. I read recently that Steve Vai says that he slept with the first guitar that he bought. And I remember reading, as probably you all have, that Jimi Hendrix was so attached to his guitars that he used to sleep with them. So you'd find Jimi Hendrix in bed with a guitar and probably a couple of women, to be fair. So Steve Vai, Jimi Hendrix, slept with guitars. Now, someone like me would put two and two together here and think, perhaps sleeping with a guitar equates to playing talent. Now, in the past, I was really attached to my blue Telecaster, my blue Fender Telecaster. I was really attached to it, not sexually, but I used to play it a lot and I used to practice on it a lot. It was strapped to me a lot. So I can't, when people say, oh, you know, why would Hendrix sleep with his guitars? Well, there was a point where I did go to bed and the guitar was lying next to me on the bed. So technically, I was sleeping with my guitar. But it didn't make me good at the guitar. So now what I'm thinking is perhaps the kind of statistical relationship also correlates to time spent sleeping with said guitar. Because perhaps a one-night stand with a guitar isn't enough to get talent. Perhaps when Steve Vai said he slept with his first guitar, perhaps he means like for a year, 2 years. Perhaps Steve Vai had a relationship with his first guitar. And perhaps it was sexual. Perhaps it was. And perhaps Hendrix had, you know, woman one, woman two, guitar, and perhaps it was all sexual. Like performance. The film, but perhaps substitute out a couple of the girls for guitars, for Jagger. So this is what I'm going to try and do. I am going to sleep with. This is the problem now. I've got to pick a guitar. I'm going to sleep with one of my guitars for a couple of years, and I'll get back to you and let you know in a couple of years' time whether it's improved my guitar playing. I'm not going to play the guitar. I've got no time to be playing guitars anymore. I haven't touched a guitar for months, years. No time for that. No time to do anything that I like anymore. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose a guitar and I'm going to sleep with that guitar for a couple of years, and I'm going to get back to you and let you know whether my guitar playing has improved. Because it worked for Steve Vai and it worked for Jimi Hendrix. Now the problem is I haven't thought this through. Which guitar am I going to sleep with? Which one should I pick? I'm going to sleep with my Fender Deluxe custom thingy, right? My Fender Telecaster Deluxe. It's brown. It's kind of cute. You know, if I need to get like sexy time with it, I suppose in the night. It's kind of cute looking. Yeah. It's a cute guitar. I actually quite fancy the guitar anyway, so it's probably the right guitar to pick to sleep with. So I'll come back in 2 years' time and let you know whether it had an effect on me. Okay? And any of you out there who have already slept with your guitars, let me know whether it's helped you or hindered you. You know, socially as well. Seriously, socially. Thank you. I'm going to take a break now from the channel because I keep just putting shit out into the world. I have Ace Combat 7. I think it's Ace Combat 7, released yesterday. I'm going to play that today if I can. And, you know, I could do a review of it. I'm not going to. I'm just going to play it. Why not? So, I'll see you at some point in the future. And certainly, I'll see you in 2 years' time. And I'll let you know whether I can now do that. Whereas now I can do that, maybe I'll one day be able to do that. Thank you. Over. Have a good Saturday. Over and